John, you talked a couple weeks ago about not getting to meet Cory Littleton yet. Now you've obviously gotten to meet him. What can he bring to your defense, and how important is a linebacker who can cover when you're, especially with all the tight ends and running backs who get passes these days?
Well, we think he can do it all. He's been a three-down linebacker on a good team, a Super Bowl team. He's got sideline to sideline ability. He's got coverage ability, and he's what we're looking for. We just got to put it all together, put some time on task, and teach him our defense and get him comfortable like he was in L.A.
Hey, John. We saw today that Josh Jacobs and Trent Brown weren't participants. Is there any update on their status?
No, there's no update. Everybody has a schedule. This is a strange training camp, so there'll be some strange things going on, and it gives us an opportunity to look at some players in this limited amount of time that we want to look at.
Hey, John, last time we talked to you, we had not heard that Maxx Crosby was going on the COVID list. Can you give any update on that? Is he just waiting tests to clear, or do you have any idea when you may get him back?
No, I don't have any update on that. I try not to make any predictions. I don't speculate when it comes to the virus. Hopefully he's back soon, though.
Hey, Coach, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press in Las Vegas. So this is our first time out here today getting to see practice. So just curious, is the vibe different in this facility, being a number of them, the coach, just the vibe with the players, the environment, the atmosphere, being out here in Vegas and the new facility? Just give us some comments on it.
Yeah, there's a different vibe. This is a great facility. Certainly it's exciting to, have the best you could ever ask for from a facility standpoint. But I think the vibe is different because we got a unique cast. You'll see. Hopefully you get a chance to watch some practices and meet these players individually. We got good guys here. We got some really promising young players, and we've got the right kind of guy leading them from a veteran standpoint. So that's what I'm probably most excited about right now. All right.
Good. Anything more?
Hey, Coach, I know obviously you don't have pads on yet, so there's only so much you can tell, but what are you looking for when you're going through these practices? What stands out to you?
Well, there's three things that we have to do, in my opinion. We're all way behind in the NFL because we didn't have spring practice. So obviously we have to teach our scheme, offense, defense, special teams. We got to teach fundamentals. Secondly, you got to put guys in their stances. You got to go through all the fundamental drills that are a big part of this sport. And then the third thing is camaraderie. No matter what anybody says, these Zoom meetings are no substitute for real meetings. We got to find ways to get this team together so they can get to know one another and have some fun playing an ultimate team game.
John, what is having a healthy Jonathan Abram going to do for this defense this year?
I don't want to make any predictions, but we didn't draft him in the first round for any other reason. And we think he can be an outstanding player. And he's got to stay healthy. You got to prove he can do it. I think he can. But getting him back with Kwiatkowski and Littleton and the addition of Demarius Randall and Jeff Heath gives us more depth and versatility in the middle of our defense, which we think we need. And I'll go back to Malik Collins. It all starts there. He'll be the anchor of us. We'll go as far as he takes us.
Let's do two more questions, guys.
John, Bryan Edwards is a guy that kind of is easy to notice out there, a big physical wide receiver. What have you seen from him? I know it's just the walkthroughs and then today, but what's been your impressions of Bryan Edwards?
Pretty good. He was a great receiver at South Carolina. Some of my favorite players I've coached come from there. Sterling Sharp and Robert Brooks, Alshon Jeffrey, Sidney Rice. We knew he had the pedigree as the all-time leading receiver at that place, but he's physical. He's got tremendous hands. He's a quick learner. He's a businessman, too. He's not got a lot of other interests other than being a great receiver. He's really a focused young man. We're happy to have him.
Is there one more?
Hey, John, UNLV was supposed to play college games at Allegiant Stadium this fall, and obviously those games have been postponed. I'm just wondering if that's shaken your confidence at all that the NFL will play games this fall, and should you guys play football this fall?
You know, I'm not going to get into all that. That's not my decision. I trust the medical people that are advising us what to do. I take it very seriously. There was a comment that I faked the virus, which is totally untrue. I take this as serious as anyone. I want to do what's right for our players and coaches and be as safe as possible. I want to be a part of beating this virus into the dirt. And whether or not we should or shouldn't or will or won't, not a question that I have. I try to stay focused on the mission we have, and that is to be a great football team, the best we can possibly be, and stay healthy.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.